This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Okay. So yesterday we were discussing the mobile load testing, right? Okay. So till now, what we discussed about the load testing of web services, nothing but UI application. Okay, load testing of backend services, nothing but your APIs, which you write in the manual. Okay. So apart from this, there is a application from the mobile app also, right? There is not like that. When we be doing load testing these things, no, we have to do load testing on mobile app also. Okay, so to get a or to understand mobile app load testing, first we need to understand how mobile app is working. So right, there's again two ways is there. First way is in mobile browser. In mobile, right, we have Chrome browser. If you are accessing that mobile browser, that is a hybrid app. Okay, if you are accessing your application through app only, which is downloaded from the our Play Store or Apple Store app store, that's called a native app. Okay, your application is works in both mobile browser and app. That's called hybrid. It's only working on the mobile app. It's nothing but native app. Okay, so here also again we'll be doing a load testing on the server side only, not mobile app. Generally, what will think, right? Front-touch mobile app means, suppose if mobile app using by some other people, how much your battery is considering, how much your resource is taking, how much it's properly working. So those things will come under mobile app load testing. That's not possible with the JMeter. JMeter we can do only server load testing where the mobile app is talking to. Because mobile app also talk to somewhere, no? That's where called the server will be doing load testing. Right. So how to do that? So how to do the first thing is if your developer is ready to provide APIs. Okay, this app is talking to this API. So you will take that APIs and you will do load test. That's simple and easy step. If developer is not providing, then you have to connect a proxy to your mobile app and get a record in the JMeter and do the load test. So how will connect your mobile app or mobile to JMeter? Let's see those options. You understood, right? We'll be doing a load test on mobile server only. It's not mobile app. If you want to load test mobile app, we have to use Appium. Okay, Appium is an Android Studio tool. Sorry, Appium is a like kind of framework which Selenium is there, no? Same thing. Okay, so with the help of Android Studio tool, we can do that. So let's see. So first, what to do is we have to connect a proxy to your mobile app to JMeter. So how we'll do that? So let's start JMeter first. Okay, let's add recorder, non-test element, script recorder. Okay, so we use thread to go, script recorder, add separate whatever, blah blah blah, and click on start button. So now what happens? It is started at port number double eight, right? Now you have to configure your mobile app to this proxy. So when the Firefox what it will did given localhost, right? But the mobile app is in this not in mission. So what we'll do? We'll get a system IP, okay, and you have to give this IP to mobile. So now how we will do that? In the mobile, right? Let's open one block to you to understand easily. So in the let me Yeah. Okay. Right. So you have to go your Wi-Fi devices in Android. Okay. In the Wi-Fi settings. Okay. So you have to click on the Wi-Fi and choose modify network on the pop of them. Whatever existing connected or Wi-Fi. So this Wi-Fi should be connected. Your laptop and the mobile should be same thing. So I will just give a second. Just open your Wi-Fi phone apps. Okay. Just open the phone apps. Hello. You guys
Yes, sir.
there?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Srinivas.
I cannot do that, sir.
Connector from mobile. Huh? Okay. Fine. Just go through this link later.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I will.
So what?
I'm listening. I will go through it, sir, later.
Okay. So we have to just modify the network. Whatever connecting Wi-Fi which is connected to both your laptop and mobile. Sila, you got that?
Yes, yes, I got it.
You got modify network option, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now click on show advanced options. Okay. And select the proxy settings as a manual in the drop down.
Uh,
Did that?
1 second, sir.
Hmm.
Checking. Yeah, got it, sir.
Okay. Now enter my mission IP. Let me tell you what is IP. 190 dot.
1 second, sir.
Hmm.
Proxy host, I have to enter, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Host
Host.
name. Tell me, sir. 192 dot
192
uh,
168 dot
168
29 hmm,
dot 29
dot 48.
48.
Hmm. And port double eight, which is given in the JMeter recording. Right? We have given double eight
Okay.
here. So yeah, enter the
Uh,
port and click save.
okay, sir.
Okay. So now we
Uh,
open our browser
okay.
and hit any website. Open Facebook or anything.
This site can't be reached, it's saying.
Yeah, because you're connected to my IP, right? Which is proxy, which is
Yeah.
not in our network.
Yeah.
Okay. So now if in both you're doing your laptop and your Wi-Fi mobile is connected to same Wi-Fi, you will see the some traffic.
Yes.
Okay. See, again, some
Mm.
conditions are there. It's not like that even your network, you won't get traffic. Sometimes of your mobile app firewalls.
Mm.
Internally, right? We are not sure which firewall it will connect to. Okay. And so this is Chrome app only. Correct. Now,
Okay.
if you want to do native app, suppose you open Amazon app in your mobile and you want to hit the traffic, you won't get that. Because
Okay.
Amazon, all those apps, right, encrypted, they won't allow those proxy things.
Mm.
Okay. So other option is to app, no? I mean, while developer, right? So I did one performance load testing. What we did, we asked a proxy setup for app directly. So now you set up Wi-Fi, right? Now what you did, you configured your whole mobile through proxy. Correct. Whatever the
Mm.
apps going through Wi-Fi, it will come to here. So now apps won't work because this setup. That's what we did. Now we asked developer to provide a option of proxy in the app itself. Suppose you, what happens if we open app, right? It log in. No? At same time in the in the below we ask developer to set up proxy. I mean there we'll enter our IP and port so that whatever we do in the app it will directly get recorded in JMeter.
Okay.
Okay, so these three are two
Okay.
options for that. But again, the only thing is to load for the server. Understand, right? To get that check for server only. It's not helpful for the things and not for the mobile app. Okay, it's only for mobile app server load testing only, not app performance. Like how much battery is getting drained, how much resource is getting in the phone, how much other apps it's using. Those things we can't get in the JMeter. We'll get a APIs and we'll do a load testing on the server only. It's not like mobile app client side, you can say mobile app client side or app side. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, right. So what are the things we left again? I think this is the one last one, right?
No, some yesterday you said something, sir.
Yeah.
Java code.
Java code is pending. Okay. Yeah. Right. So yeah. Now what we did, till now we have written a bean shell, right? Which is a small type of bean shell. And for Selenium, what we did, we use a WebDriver sampler of code, and we have to return the along with that way. But we have other components, which is called JSR, Java Specification Requirement 223. If you use this, it will be available in all the components like assistant, timer, preprocessor, post-processor, sampler. Wherever bean shell is there, right? This will be also will be there. So let's see the those things JSR. I'll. Mm, okay, there is some issue with that. Let me open that our 5.4. So this is nothing but alternative or potential where you can just procure Java. Okay, and here you can option select to select other languages as well. Let's see that. Okay, now let's try to open that script. Hmm. Okay, okay. This is Selenium code. So now I want to use write a Selenium, right? What we did yesterday, we used a WebDriver sampler, we used a Chrome driver config, and all those things here. Okay, so now, but here if I use ASR sampler, I can select a language, whichever language I want to use here. See, Groovy, Java, JavaScript, DHL, all the things are available. So based on your comfort, based on your interest, you can do select here. Okay, so what did I written simply a driver HTML in driver, I mean headless driver, and I want to open the Google Chrome and check the result. So let's run the script is working or not. No such property file or that's Java. Hmm. Okay, there's some issue like let's open the other script. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So this is a simple Java code. Okay. So what it do? It will like hitting some website and getting the down. Okay. So whatever write in the bean shell, whatever you write in other things, right? You'll write same thing here. But only other advantage of is here you can select a long ways. Whatever the language you want to select, you can simply suppose your automation testers or developers who already written the code Java, right? You can simply copy paste the code logic. Suppose there is encryption logic. Okay, instead of finding in the Chrome or in the functions, you can ask a developer, okay, what is the logic or class files you have given? Just ask them, so you can put as is code. Just change the input and output. That what is your input? You'll input from your gmet and output from the var.put. So like that you can do in this thread group. So here, so if you see, if you check in all the things, let's check in the pre-process, you'll see JSR, post processor, JSR, post processor, assertion, JSR, timer, JSR. Okay, like this you can see same as computation to bean shell. Okay, so but here we have option of selecting writing Groovy and Java, whereas in the bean shell will write only bean shell only. Okay, this is about JSR. JSR evolution nothing but Java specification requirement 223. It's one type of a module they are using this. Okay, clear, right?
Yeah.
Srinivas? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
clear, clear.
Yeah, yeah. So now let's go to doubts. Sheila, you're asking about remote start, all right. So
Yes,
what
sir.
happens once you configure IPs here? No, generally what will
Mm.
do? This run button will execute in this script. But I want to run
Okay.
remote start, na. So what you'll do? You will go remote start, nothing but whatever IPs I configured, I will get here. If I configure 5 IPs, I will get 5. Remote start or nothing but if you click on remote start, it will execute the load in all the things.
Okay.
All nothing but if I have 5 IPs, slave IPs configured, if you click on it will just show all 5. But I want to start only specific IP, then you can select here.
Okay.
Okay, suppose in 5 slaves I want to do only one thing.
Mm.
Only one IP I want to hit it. So in that case we'll do like that.
Okay.
Okay, that's a remote start. Right? Same way if I want
Yeah.
to stop in between, right? I can select whatever the IP I want to stop. If I want to stop immediately all and remote start all. So whenever remote you see means is nothing but execution of the slave machines. Understood? Slave whenever you're doing master and slave configuration, at that time only you have to use these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shutdown means, sir?
Same thing. What we have option here.
Same.
See, stop and shut down. See
Okay.
here what when we'll do stop means if I want to I stop the script. So if you click on stop, it will wait for um, uh, requests which are in the process. So once the process complete, then only to stop it. Shutdown
Okay.
means if you click on shutdown, it will shut down immediately. It won't wait for the pending things or processing things.
Okay.
Okay, that's what same stop and
Mm.
stop for in the remote in the for the our slave things.
Okay.
Okay, so now as
Mm.
mentioned, a step-by-step debugger. So if you add in the
Yes,
plugin,
sir.
you'll get it. So suppose what happens now when our recording, right? When you debug, what we'll do, we will check manually, no, whether where the request is going, where the IDs are getting, like that, no. So this step-by-step nothing but it will go through the flow only. Suppose your friend has shared a script to you, and it's very huge, and you don't have an idea, and using a lot of variables. Suppose to know from where to where it's fetching the data at that time, you can use a step-by-step debugger. Okay, so let's add. Okay, let's take our any controller scripts. Mm. Okay, I open logic control script. So we have a lot of APIs and a lot of data, right? Suppose now if I go to step-by-step debugger, it's nothing but it will display us whatever the data is going on in each and everything. Suppose you click on start button. Okay, so you have to click on continue or step over. Step over nothing but debugging in the Java, the normal debugging you guys know, Visual Studio Code or
Yeah.
IntelliJ or Eclipse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same way. Step over nothing but it will go to next step directly. Continue nothing but it will it will go inside one. Suppose you now what
Mm.
happened it is waiting for one on controller and you can check here what is variables. Suppose your regular expression is not working or some variables are not working, then you can check here and understand how the flow is going on. Okay, suppose you click on continue. Okay, so in the back end, see it's running the results because we didn't click on step over, right? So step over means it will go inside. Okay, let's click on plus. Okay, it paused at request for now. So now I want to do continue, right? Then I click on step over. Everything displays here. Let's click on step over. See again, go into each and every component, it will go through it. See, it is highlighting here. So it's only for debugging purpose where if you're not able to understand the variables like that, or if a friend has shared the script and like that to understand flow, you have to do this debugger. See again, like this. If I go continue means it will go continue and we can pause it wherever you want. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So any other doubts?
Sir, can you go to template, sir? File template.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
So here so many templates are available now, sir.
Mm,
So
mm,
how we
mm.
can suppose I want to build a web test plan. I went to web test plan, a web or
Mm.
advanced test plan.
So yeah, so these are nothing but will create a recorder, your thread group, and cookie
Mm.
manager, header manager, nothing much, right? Based on that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you know what are individual components you want to do, you can go with normally. But initially,
Mm.
right, we don't know what are things to record. Suppose I'm doing FTP recording. So I don't know what to
Mm.
record for FTP. So I'll just click on FTP one and click on create. So what it did, it's created one thread group. It created one, sorry, request default FTP and created FTP request. That's it. So if you want to do FTP, what we did earlier, we simply added thread group and we kept FTP request and given the details. Same way.
Okay.
Understood, right? Yeah, so it's nothing but how we want to test our data.
Mm.
Mm. For
But
this, it will help. Mm.
so in
Yes,
real
yes.
life, suppose if I was trying to do by without recording, I was
Mm.
trying to add the script, but the project is used, so we cannot do everything. So we have to go with the recording only, sir. Or
Yes, yes. Recording only.
yeah, by because we cannot add all those things manually.
Yeah, yes. I mean, we
Mm.
can also, that's why based on your
Uh,
comfort. Suppose I know the things, right? So what I'll do simply, let's create a click on file. Okay, okay. Let me close this first. Task save, no. Suppose what we require to record, we need a recorder, we need a third group, and we need a cookie or
mm,
cache manager record request first. So theme sync
mm.
will give. If you click on advanced time with the think timer, it will add timer.
Yes.
Yeah, so nothing differences. Only the way how you, I mean, if you are not sure about right what the component available recorder, then you go with templates.
Mm.
Okay, let's go to templates. Let's open other template. Okay, regarding with the think time, it is nothing but it will add same thing with the timers.
Uniform random timer.
Hmm. And whatever is there, no, when where is the
Yeah.
timer? Yeah, it is added. It's nothing but only the way how to deal with it. Nothing
Mm.
much.
With the think time, in one case when I was doing logout from the project, from that application, it
Hmm.
took some 38,000 milliseconds.
I mean, while
38,
recording, right? Yeah. So
while
if you keep a
recording, it
timer,
took.
no, no,
Uh,
no. What happens, right? It will wait. I mean, whatever you do in the action in the browser, it will convert in the time
mm,
only. Suppose you're
mm,
going for page to page and you open some other application and you did some work there, no? So this all thing will
mm,
be converted into timing timer. The delay.
okay.
It thought okay, it's
Yes.
really required the delay. Yeah, that's why it will add the delay.
Okay. So while replay, it is necessary to keep the same think time there, sir.
No, 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 not like that.
Mm,
Generally, what we'll do, we'll add a timer, we'll put a mission requirement, whether 5 second or 10 second, that's it. Generally,
okay.
people won't take this more than that time, right?
Mm. So I can
Yeah.
modify that think time.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Uh,
Just modify, put it at 2 or 3 seconds based on your how really need a gap. Mm,
okay. Sir, once go to HTTP test recorder, sir.
yeah.
Here in target controller, so
Mm,
in target use recording controller is there.
mm.
So while recording our whatever we select, our script will be
It will be
stored
saved
there.
under that plan.
That,
Yes.
that plan. So,
Yeah.
but if I use you recording controller, suppose if I don't want to, I want to clear all the recording sampler, it is easy from use recording controller. But from test plan, TED group or test plan, here I cannot clear all the samples at all. Then how
No,
we
no,
can
no.
do
You
that?
shouldn't use
Uh,
no, no. You shouldn't use recorder
mm,
at all because recorder
okay.
will have replay files, the original recording one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, suppose recorder and we have no, we have it will record both the ways. It will record
Mm,
here. If you see, it will record here also.
mm,
Okay, so it's like this. Whatever you keep on recorder, that's the original file. So whenever we have got stuck with any expressions, any output, what is the dynamic variables, right? It can
mm,
refer. We can refer with these things under recorder. So that's why it's
okay.
always suggest to go with a save under
Mm,
anything except this recording controller. I mean, except this
okay.
script recorder, not recording, except
Okay.
script recorder. Okay, and this give you
Mm,
one file, right? XML file. That
mm,
file will help us to debug the whenever there is a data.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Once go to test recorder, sir. Test script recorder.
Yeah.
One second.
Okay. Mm.
What grouping means here? Grouping, sir.
So
Grouping.
grouping is nothing but no. We think
Mm,
I saw this. So when you go to page by page, right?
mm,
So if you want to
mm,
put a differentiate between some dashes, suppose you're going for
mm,
100 pages or go multiple scenarios, right? So how do you
mm,
identify? Then what will happen if pages, no, this page, this page, this page. But to instead of that, if you want to put like separators, so we will
mm,
add some dashes. Okay, this page dash after this page after this
mm,
page. Okay, if you put in a transaction controller, so it will create a controller every time, new controller, and
mm.
it will give those space of these things. Or if you don't want anything, I would put a do not group sampler. It will directly record everything in a single row.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can try these three. Just put one option and try how it's recording. Second option, third option,
Mm,
you'll get to know. From here on, it will show in the third group, right?
mm.
It will display the how the way you are recording it.
Request filters, sir. Request filtering tab.
Yeah, so yeah, I actually forgot this one. So whatever we recorded, it will. I mean, I told right in browser, so it will record everything. It will have ads and everything. Yeah, it will record everything. So now I don't
Mm,
want it, then we go request filtering. From templates, it will by default will get it this one. It means it won't record all these things. Whatever you see, right? The regular
mm,
expression they kept here, so it won't record if those things. Suppose if you want it, you can remove this and run, or if you don't want anything, na, the URL pattern exclude, then you can put that one. It won't record.
Okay.
Yeah.
HTTP cache manager and HTTP cookie manager, sir. Can you explain that, sir?
Yeah. So cookie manager, you just put default only. You don't have to do anything. Suppose let's
Okay.
go to our recording script. In the recording, what we did, we just replayed and hmm, hmm, so it got overridden. It's template. Sorry. Hmm. Okay, here what we did, right? We simply captured our session ID and we kept here, no?
Mm.
Right? We added regular expression extractor and we did that, right? Suppose, see here, I default it is there. So cookie manager will be there. You don't have to do anything much. By default, it will take the
Mm.
data. Suppose if I disable this one, okay, if I run the same thing, it won't work.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Because the cookie
Okay.
manager, it won't do much, but it required the data in the backend.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, somehow it got through. Okay, so what you have to do is by default when you're doing any web application, you just put cookie manager blank. You don't have to do anything else
Mm.
here. Just blank.
Okay.
And cache manager is not required these days. But our application extensively need cache, you just put a cache manager. Okay,
Okay.
and if you want to pass any cookie externally, right, forcibly, then you have to add the
Mm.
data here. Suppose in the browser you saw, let's take this application, click on something. Okay, if you saw, I saw in the request headers. Okay, there I saw there's a cookie like this. Okay,
Mm.
and your script is not working even though you did or session and everything. So in that case, you have to add cookie, like whenever you see cookie like this and it's not working, then you have to copy and paste, right? And you can give the data here in the cookie manager. If it's not working, but generally it won't. That's not required because 99% if you just add blank cookie manager, it will work.
Okay. Sir, can you explain that network, sir, in the Chrome browser?
Network. Oh, this one.
Can you open? Yeah.
So what happens, no? In the browser, what you're doing, right? Everything will be captured here. Okay, if you guys doing automation, right, you need this one to find XPath to check the whether it's properly loaded or not. These elements. But we are dealing with a server, right? We want to know how it's talking to server, on which request it's going, what is the payload is going. That's where go to network tab. So this network tab, nothing but all our APIs will be here. Whether it could be a WebSocket, it could be REST API, SOAP, anything, they all they available here. And there is server activity also. It will display the data here. So this will help us to give a reference because every time it's working here in JMeter it won't work because in JMeter is not a dynamic, right? It doesn't have the functions like that. So we can get to here to compare to verify whether we are whatever really doing is working or not.
Mm.
Okay. So any like session IDs, the dynamic values, anything we can get it from here. All the APIs, what are the APIs it recorded, right? Here like this. This is a network will help us to compare our real data with our JMeter so that we can fix the issues in JMeter. This is like
Okay.
our Bible. Because if it is
Okay.
working here means it should work in JMeter also. So what we are missing? What is difference between
Mm.
whatever API we are getting from JMeter, what is API getting from network tab? Because this network tab completely, I mean this API got framed by the application itself, right? Not by us.
Mm.
So that's why we have to check the network tab and to compare.
How we can do sir stress test testing or sir, like just we need to enter the number of users like sir
Yes, yes.
1,000
In the
or
concurrence
100.
thread group or normal
Uh,
thread group, right, just give higher
uh,
number here. Okay. So
mm,
generally you will achieve stress testing in the concurrency only. I mean, it
okay.
need a more time.
Mm. And one more in the options or somewhere I have seen generate
Mm.
HTML reports. So can we so we have seen from the command line. So
Yes,
from here
same
also
thing.
can we do the same
Here
thing.
also we can do that. Yeah, same thing. So generate
Uh,
HTML report. So you need input file. Let's take any browser, any JTL. Okay, let's take this JTL. Okay, use a property file. You have to use which version of JMeter using. I'm using 5.4.3, right? So you need
okay.
some property file, which is on user properties. Okay, and I'll give a one file, a new folder here. It will create a folder name. Let's give 55
Okay.
and generate and create a folder 55. Let's put here new folder 55. Okay, and generate same thing. Whatever in the command, right? Minus G, minus C, minus O, same way.
Okay.
Hmm. But instead of command line, you can use this option UI.
Okay.
If there error, it will display error. If it is long again 5K now, it's very huge data. That's taking
Okay.
time. Yeah, Srinivas, you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Sheila.
Good.
Yeah, any other
Yeah.
doubts?
Mm, okay, sir. No problem. I will put in the groups if any doubt is there.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay.
Uh,
This is
okay.
officially end of the class. Okay. So now
Okay.
what you have to do, right, regarding assignment, pick up
Mm,
any website, in any real website, like
okay.
Amazon, Gmail, Myntra, any real website.
Mm,
Just do login and try to, just try to record and replay. Just click on login, home page, log out. That's nothing base. Only to understand how the correlation works in the real time.
okay.
Okay, only for correlation. That's the first one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Second one, just in the Google, right? Just search how to do perform testing of web applications. Just search
Okay.
this one. Pick up
Mm,
any two or one blog. In their blogs, right? Any pick up any blog. They have their dummy websites there.
mm,
Okay, so just pick up that dummy website and apply all the concept whatever learned in JMeter and try to apply in that website. Suppose you want to assert it.
okay.
Okay, let's see whether how assertion working. Now we want extraction, regular expression, how it working. Okay, except load because these are dummy websites, no. So if they put a high load, na, so they will block your IPs next time on. So you can't hit it. Even though like Amazon also, though I mean public websites or dummy websites don't put a load because you are unauthorized, right, to put a load. So what happens if you really put a load? If it is down, no, it impacting their business. So they will check from which IP they're getting the load and they will block that IP. So make sure you accept load, apply all the concepts. Just try to use functions, just try to use a code, whatever you learn, just put a timer. So just pick up any blog and pick up any dummy website and apply these things. Okay, these two exercises, right? One is the extraction, regular expression extractor, and for the remaining things.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Any other things?
Uh,
Yep,